Diese Konferenz wird nun aufgezeichnet.
Yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for today's session, introducing the Digital Print Partner and Digital Print Professional Program. And let's get started. My name is Andy Grauser. I'm with Fogra since 2001, and with me is Julie Klein here, also from the pre-press department. We will introduce you with the two programs and to see what they're all about and what is the difference. Then we give you some information about how to become a digital print partner or digital print professional, and after 2 years, how to stay. And then we show you some benefits, why people are doing it, what are your pros when you are doing it, and cons. Of course, you have to pay for it. But that is also already something you can expect from Fogra, to say pros and cons for everything. This is kind of the core DNA of Fogra. Yeah, qualified persons. Normally we certify and qualify and test and benchmark software or hardware, and in this case we are testing brainware. Yeah, so persons. And the main idea here for Digital Print Partner is that we have a partnership. We require the employee of the person or the persons, and have this as an underlying prerequisite to work together. And we will see later why this is so important for us. That program was formerly known DPE, Digital Print Expert, but that is 100% the same. So this is just a renaming for internal reasons. Digital Print Profession, on the other side, is kind of the entry program where we don't expect the Fogra membership, but we just expect the same technical knowledge. And we will see more about this kind of differences before. Here it's kind of showing the competence, showing a color knowledge, but the main difference here is that the Digital Print Partner can also leverage, can also conduct the different certifications on site, one face to the customer, and is in charge of all the organizational things from the first idea to the final handshake, invoice, and group photo, so to speak. Yeah. And this is an example of many partners we have around the world where you get this kind of certificate, of course. This shows you the role of the partner. Normally from Fogra, we talk to companies and have a business with them. When the company is not a member, they pay the 100% price. And if the company is Fogra member, they pay 30% less as a discount. One important reason to become Fogra member. And here, for instance, for the contract proof creation, it's 275 euros, and minus 30% is 263. So this is what we do typically with the companies, directly Fogra to the company. And the partner now is kicking in for different reasons, language reasons, traveling reasons, that they can say, no, I do the stuff here for you, and I do take care about the technicalities, check everything, and submit the information to Fogra. We do the certification, of course, so the partner's not certifying. We are certifying, but the partner's helping us to certify, and makes everything. And this will be the invoicing process here, and they will invoice the customers depending on the membership status, that there is no wishy-washy clear, it's completely clearance that the Fogra members pay less, whether they get it by Fogra or by the partners. It's 100% the same quality. They can decide, and since the partner is typically closer to the customer, that is mostly cheaper, because then traveling expenses are mostly smaller when a partner is doing something, rather than if we travel from Munich around the world. And again, the partner here, the main thing is he gets another 30%. That means again 30% less from that price is, in this case, 184. Yeah, if you do the math, 0.7 times 0.7 is 0.49, so he pays 49% and the 51% discount if you wish, and the rest is for him. We will see a table later where you can see that in a clearer fashion. Yeah, again, here, side by side, the membership is not mandatory. We have it in English learning program. It's full online, full self-paced, self-paced learning. And we will come to the core knowledges in a few minutes. And here, this is something we offer in different languages because here we also have on-site or online courses where we interact together. And those are the services you can do. Again, here as a professional, you cannot do any services for us. You can, of course, help your customer and show what's possible, but at the end, the customer is submitting the data to us, and you will be not part of the certificate and this kind of stuff. So this is, of course, doable, and many experts are doing it already without that partner status. And of course, you can upgrade every time from a professional to a partner by just paying the difference. So that's not the full price again, of course. Yeah, how to become a digital print professional? You register. There is a free training, a quiz. We are using Google Forms, and then you can check to identify where you are, how then we send you an invoice. If we got the payment, we send you the URL with all the content here. It comes a few module, and then you can do it again and again. And if you feel comfortable, you let me know and say, Andy, I'm ready. And then we agree on a time, and then I plan an email, send you out, Google is sending out that email, and then you will get it exactly at the time, and then you have 1 hour time to do the quiz, multiple choice quiz, and you need to have at least 50 points. We have 100 points typically, so it's 50%, 50 points or more. These are the 6 modules, which is the core of our content, and we come to that also later. And how to become a partner, it's similar: registration, invoice, interviews, and here we have that pampering. Yeah, we're having online Slack meetings or other types of meetings. We might also have hybrid meetings, like one on-site day and then follow-up online meetings with homeworks, with challenges. So it's very hybrid nowadays, but this should be interactive, that you can do the quizzes again and again to check whether it's right or wrong, and what is wrong, and then we can discuss it in the next meeting. And here you need to have 70%. So in this case, 70 points or more from the 100 points. And the big difference here is that interactive coaching. Just to have an idea, when we do an on-site program, the core originates from a 3-day on-site program. So it's still kind of important to identify the content relates to 3 days course at your site or at Fogra, with different modules at different days and different content here, what to do, and just to get an idea. The assignment is open book. You will get an online assignment, which you can do at an agreed date and time. We will have the pricing here based on the 1,000 per day and person, making up to 3,000 euro for the initial cost. If we have more than 2, there is already the discount kicking in. So if you have 2, it's 6,000. If you have 3, it would be 6,200. If it would be 10, you have again 6,000 plus 6 times 200, which is 7,200. Yeah, so this is the way we calculate those kind of prices. And this is also done remotely with full online meetings, but also again hybrid, where we meet face to face, having 1 day meeting where we cover a few of the ones, and the rest will be online. So this is just a typical way a full remote program might look like. Digital print professionals, this is already said. There's no pampering and no exchange beside a few emails back and forth. Again, when we get the money, you will get the URL with the content, and then you do the online work, and then you let me know when you're ready, and then we send you the URL. We then check your test, and if the assignment is passed, you will get a certificate 1 to 3 days later. Yeah, how to stay? after 2 years for both programs. This is a one-day program. That's why the 1,000 euro per person, and the same scaling up effect. And so here, sorry, half a day. So that's why 500 euros for the professional and 1 day for the partner. So professionals, half a day, 500 euros after 2 years. Again, full online. Um, the content relates to this kind of on-site training because this helps understanding what is expected from me. Yeah. And again, 50% acceptance rate to pass, and then you will be certified for 2 more years. And that is the big change in recertification. You don't do the same again. It's not like doing the same math test again. It's like, okay, we're having a few new content gaining up over the time from Fogra research, typically where we have multicolor campaign printing, textile workflow, and that is then expected to also know. That means you should then know both the 6 content, the core knowledge, and also the recertification content. And so the questions here then covers about 70-30, 70% the core content and 30% the recertification only content. And this applies the same for the digital print partner, 1 day recertification. Here is a typical day schedule to just again get that idea of a on-site face-to-face day to make it easier to understand what people expect from me. And then here review the basic course material, the 6+1 modules, watch all recertification videos, negotiate a date. This is the price, as I said. And also the cool things for the partner, if you do some certifications in the 2 years, of course, then you will get it cheaper. So we'll have 10% for a contract proof creation. That means if you have 10 CPCs in the 2 years, you do the recertification for free. Or the print check here, if you do 5 print checks, you are doing the recertification for free. Or having 4 PSD company certifications, similar. So this is also a motivation to do the leveraging, to do the certifications for your clients. Yeah, so this is. And now a slide showing a little bit how to prepare. So if we agree everything, you will get the URL from us for the content, and there's another URL for the chapter 7, which is special because this is just for partner. So there are 2 URLs, and this is the main URL giving you the intro video. This is actually what we are doing right now, and then the recorded session. If you go here to recorded session, you see our 6 modules. Always please start with the see the table of contents, because that gives you kind of an overview of your curriculum to boss what I have to learn. And then if you can click here on this folder, for instance, you will then see the PDF and the videos to it, about 20 minutes each. Have a look, and then you can do the quiz by just adding opening the text file. There's a URL, copying it in the browser, and then you can do the quiz as often as you wish. And then this is the way how to familiarize with the content. And here for recertification only, here in this case, this is CCA. If you do the initial certification, you can have a look, of course, but you don't need to it. It's not part of the final assessment. But if you do a recertification, both for partner or professional, you need to do it. Yeah, this is the main benefits. Again, you can show that you can do your logo will be part of the certificate, and you can be showing the company quality. So for instance, in this case, Canon, they kind of finish their installation. So if they install a label stream here, or if they install a pro stream, color stream, image press, they finish the installation on site with the Fogra print check certification in order to have that reference both for the customer, and also if something is reclaimed later, then they say, oh wait, let's look whether we can reach the status we have certified when we did the machine acceptance test. So the print check, for instance, is a very nice machine acceptance test for your digital print installations. And here, this is the ecosystem of different certifications, because many people fail to understand the ecosystem of the different certifications. Yeah, and here you can see that we have programs reached out for manufacturers, like the system certifications, for print service providers, proof creation, validation print, print check. And here you can see who is on site. The system certification is always done by Fogra, but other certifications can be done by Fogra or the digital print partner. And the job-by-job evaluation, this is then the different label, just measured the media wedge typically, and get a label. And so this is kind of the idea. This also, the price is different. If you look at the pricing here, these are the PSD certifications when you certify the complete software, hardware, brainware from a company. Yeah, and this gives you the idea. Yeah, you look at the pricing from Fogra website. Oh, it's member. This is the price they have to pay as a member. Without a partner, if they're not a member, this price. But if you kick in, if you do the certification, or if you help us doing the certification, then you can see, okay, you get 1,000. So 2,100 minus 1,000, this is the number we invoice you. And the 1,000 is your benefit, and you can keep that one because you invoice a customer this price. Yeah, and the same here. And so you can see this is your, for the 1-day audit, 1,000 euro, and for the half-day audit, for the recertification, you will get 500 euros. For the other certifications which you can leverage, you can see here the current 2024 prices. This is the member, the 30% discount, and again 30% gives the invoice prices. So we invoice you those numbers, and you invoice then your customers depending on their membership status, this or these prices. Yeah, and so this shows you already what's in for you to be a partner. And of course, what's priceless is all the different pampering. It's not only learning a lot of cool stuff, but also using the 2 years of interacting. And the more you leverage, the more you learn on the way we find out. We send you a device sometimes to make some special measurements without any money. So there are a lot of individual things which is hard to put in a leaflet actually. But we found out so many examples where people had related problems, and we reached out to my colleague here doing an electron beam microscope analysis or some other things, or connected it with other experts, since Fogra is kind of the real hub to the printing world, and this can be used. So just continue or consider this program not only as mastering and improving your qualifications, but also to use it as a 2-year leverage and pampering time with Fogra together, and stay connected. Yeah, this is for my part. Yeah, as of 2007, we are here in this nice building. I'm actually recording here in this window. Yeah, and with that, I'm happy. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time. Bye bye.